The Department of Psychology and its research profile in the last 5 years has been geared towards generating knowledge through research and publication relevant to the emerging needs of the society. As one of the country's top universities, MSU-IIT places great value on the university's contribution to scientific advancement through research. The creation of the University Research Agenda affirms the university's commitment to be a leading producer of credible research. The University Research Agenda and priorities are based on the mission and vision of the university, which is committed to the development and improvement of people and society through relevant research endeavors in these 7 areas: Information and Communication Technologies, Biotechnology, Material Science, Health and Environment, Renewable Energy, Peace and Governance, Gender and Development. Following the lead of the Institute, the College of Arts and Social Sciences developed its own research agenda. In 2016, CAS updated its research agenda to ensure that it is attuned with the changing research landscape. The updated research agenda will serve as the basis for prioritizing the research activities of the college until 2021. The updated research agenda has 9 areas: development needs, curriculum, instructional materials development and classroom instruction, municipal studies, participatory mechanisms, population mechanisms, indigenous peoples' concerns, language and culture, issues on children, and policy studies. The Institute, through the Office of the Vice Chancellor for Research and Extension, allocates part of its General Appropriations Fund for the conduct of research and extension. To date, a total of $201,447,000 has been allocated to research since personnel services and capital outlay. Aside from this, CAS also sets aside part of its income for research undertakings by CAS students and faculty members, such as travels for paper presentations, research dissemination, and training for research development. The funding for the Department of Psychology's research projects are varied. While almost a quarter of the research in the department received funding, most research was privately supported by the researcher or research team. For research undertaken in 2017 to 2021, 75.7% are patriotic studies, while 21.6% are funded by the university and 2.7% are funded by outside sources or other agencies. Research journals. MSU-IIT's official journal, the Mindanao Forum, is recognized and accredited by CHAD as a Category B research journal, which is accepted as a national-level publication. Further, CHAD's approval indicates that the journal has been evaluated and found sufficient in the following areas: composition and qualification of the editorial board, recruitment and qualification of peer reviewers, type of refereeing system, and overall appearance and timeliness of the journal. The College of Arts and Social Sciences has its own official journal, Langkit. Published annually, the journal adheres to the peer review process in evaluating submitted articles. A panel of experts in a variety of social science disciplines comprise the editorial board, overseeing the quality and integrity of the studies published in the journal. Langkit allows researchers from CAS faculty members to various local and international researchers to submit their research or papers read in seminars or conferences, book and movie reviews, and any creative work for publication in Langkit. Department Research. The research agenda of the Department of Psychology was finalized after a series of separate consultations of various government agencies and offices as part of their research priority setting activities. The first research objective, health technology development, focuses on research that will facilitate the development of health systems and services supported and delivered by current information and communication technologies. Second, health services delivery aims to conduct research that can inform the creation of responsive and effective mental health programs for special, vulnerable groups. Lastly, socio-environmental concerns focuses on research that serves to facilitate community development by conducting research that looks into the psychological aspects of community issues such as sexual and reproductive health and chronic illnesses. Research-related activities. To sustain its growth in research output through scientific presentations and peer-reviewed publications, the Department of Psychology believes in the value of continuous skill development and expanding its research network by partnering with other esteemed institutions. To complement the research write-shop, Dr. King also facilitated an online discourse about students' and teachers' well-being and learning as a way to initiate possible research collaborations. Department Research Profile. The department has been consistent in increasing its research output and strengthening the research culture within the department. Since 2017 up to present, the Psychology Department has completed 28 research studies with 8 research projects currently ongoing. Faculty involvement is steadily increasing in various research projects from 2016 up to present time. Thus far, there have been a total of 36 completed and ongoing research projects. To date, all faculty members of the Psychology Department have been involved in various research projects since 2017. Investigating various areas and issues in psychology, the research outputs of the faculty members have been well received for presentation in various scientific conventions as well as published in credible, refereed local and international journals. Publications. International publication by psychology faculty members has seen consistent growth over the years. In the last 5 years, 7 research papers were published in Scopus Index journals such as Current Psychology and Psychiatry Research. The increase in international publications of the Psychology Department translated to more faculty members with publication credit. Of the 7 articles published in various journals, 6 of the department's faculty members were co-authors. The publications of psychology faculty members have been cited as a resource by other researchers. To date, 5 faculty members have had their published work cited by other authors. Paper presentations. The psychology faculty members are active in presenting their research in scientific national conferences, primarily in the Psychological Association of the Philippines Annual Convention, the biggest gathering of psychology professionals in the country. In various conferences, between 5 to 8 faculty members per year have presented their research in local conferences from 2017 to 2021. Further, 2 faculty members have presented their papers in various international conferences in the last 5 years. On the average, for every faculty member, 2 to 3 research papers were presented in national and/or international conferences in the last 5 years. This indicates that the MSU-IIT Department of Psychology is well represented in scientific and professional gatherings, with various faculty members engaged in research on a wide range of psychology topics and issues. Over the years, various research undertaken by the Department of Psychology has looked into the experiences of vulnerable segments of society vulnerable to experiencing mental health issues, such as communities exposed to traumatic events such as armed conflict, typhoons, and other natural disasters. Through the department's research outputs, mental health professionals better understand the different factors that contribute to various negative outcomes that trauma-exposed individuals are at risk for various mental health conditions. They are better informed on how to create intervention programs in response to the needs of various communities. Programs such as psychosocial education, stress debriefing, assessment and individual therapy sessions for trauma-exposed groups and individuals. The MSU-IIT Psychosocial Hub, in partnership with the Psychology Department, has conducted appropriate psychosocial interventions and has organized training sessions about psychological first aid and crisis management for selected communities such as survivors of Typhoon Vinta, military frontliners, and evacuees during the Marawi siege. In making the research projects relevant to various communities, the department has enjoined its students to participate in the department's research-based extension programs. Through these programs, psychology students were taught to be competent and socially responsible individuals. Together with the faculty members, the students joined one of the department's research-based extension programs, such as learning and assisting in providing psychosocial interventions to affected communities. To qualify as volunteer responders for the Psychosocial Hub and assure the quality of intervention programs, students were trained on psychological first aid and crisis management.